Friends, if you like my dictations of 100 speed, please like, share and don't forget to subscribe the channel because my channel is new. So I need your support to grow with you and I wish you to get a best job in your career or in your level. So please always like the hit button. Okay, start. In addition, DS Nakara versus Union of India AIR 1983 SC 130, their lordships of the Supreme Court enunciated the principle as follows. With the expanding horizons of socio-economic justice, the socialist republic and welfare state which the country endeavors to set up, and the fact that the old men who retired when emoluments were comparatively low are exposed to vagaries of continuously rising prices, the falling value of the rupee consequent upon inflationary inputs by introducing a arbitrary eligibility criterion, being in service and retiring subsequent to the specific date for being eligible for the liberalized pension scheme, and thereby dividing a homogeneous class, the classification being not based on any discernible rational principle and being wholly unrelated to the objects sought to be achieved by grant of liberalized pension, and the eligibility criteria devised being thoroughly arbitrary. The eligibility for liberalized pension scheme of being in service on the specified date and retiring subsequent to that date in the memoranda exhibits P1 and P2 violated Article 14 and is unconstitutional and liable to be struck down. After thus enunciating the principle, their lordships have taken care to observe as follows. But we make it abundantly clear that arrears are not required to be met because to that extent the scheme is perspective. In our opinion, the arrears relating to gratuity benefit computed according to the revised pension rules of 1980 may not be paid to the pensioners that retired prior to 01/04/1978 because at the time of retirement they were governed by the then existing rules and their gratuity was calculated on that basis. The same was paid. Since the reverse scheme is operative from the date mentioned in the scheme, that is 1/4/1978, the continuing rights of the pensioners to receive pension and family pension must also be revised according to that scheme. But the same cannot be said with regard to gratuity, which was accrued and drawn. The reasons why their lordships of the Supreme Court in Nakara's case within bracket AIR 1983 SC 130 refused to grant arrears to the pensioners since that would amount to asking the state government to pay arrears relating to gratuity after revising them according to the new scheme for those that retired prior to 01/04/1978, and that would amount to giving retrospective effect to the AP revised pension rules 1980, which came into effect from 29/10/1979, and in the case of part 2 of those rules from 01/04/1978, the scheme is perspective and not retrospective.